Okay. All right. Okay. Well, looks like everything else is fine in terms of emails. Sorry, I'm just checking up on a couple of things because I am actually kind of considering signing up to do an ambassadorship with a energy drink. Beep. How y'all doing? You know what? I feel like we should end this goal because I feel like we're never gonna get any subs. Uh, you know what? Nah. Well, we'll think of a follower goal eventually. Yeah, that's about good enough. Also, I'm like in darkest shadow, so let's see if we can shed some light on the situation. Maybe actually, yeah, that's about good. Hey, there we go. All right. All right. So how is everybody doing? All right. So I put out the call on Twitter during work, basically saying, hey, you know, I'm going to stream today. I was just going to do some MTG dailies and then switch over maybe to Sleeping Dogs, but I did put it up to a vote. One whole person voted, which thank you, whoever did. I have a feeling that I know who it was, but, you know, it is what it is. And the only vote was to do a MTG stream today with running back Explorer Fires. So I figured, hey, you know, since we're doing that, I may as well make it my deck of choice for the month and try and run back Red Explorer or Red Fires again. And you know what? While I am thinking about this, not extensions, not tools, channel points. There it is. All right. Yeah, that's actually fine. Looks like the ad is almost done. But yeah, so basically, all I'm just doing today is, oh, what the? All of a sudden, I have become Dr. Claw or whatever his name is. Hey, there we go. All right. Oh shit. Some of these blinds are, like, broken. That's no good. So basically, we're just going to run the same deck that we have been running last month back. Even though I said I was probably going to retire it. If this is your first time watching, then hey, welcome to the stream. If this ever makes it to YouTube, hi, hello. But yeah, this is going to be the same deck as in the previous videos, with the changes that have been made last, including the 2 Weathering Runestones. Obviously, we're just a Fires of Invention deck, using Cleansing Wildfire and Cascading Cataracts to ramp out really quickly, with the potential to Ponza our opponent using Field of Ruin and Cleansing Wildfire. Other than that, we're pretty much running a value package of Bone Crusher Giant, Light Up the Night, Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Valakut Awakening, and just good cards with our Fires of Invention, Cavalier, Flame combo in order to kill our opponent. We also have a wish board for a lot of matchups. Weathered Runestone is an addition that I'm trying, taking the place of Grafdigger's Cage, mostly because of Esper Greasefang combo, which is kind of a big problem. Actually, hold on. I just realized I left some lights on in the kitchen. Whoopsie. But yeah, other than that, because it's Explorer, we don't have to run the, stuff like Shadow Spear for, Lotus Field combo, mostly because Lotus Field combo isn't in yet. Although I do expect it to come in real soon, so we're probably going to have to cut one of these, Weathered Runestones for a Shadow Spear. Outside of that, Soul Guide Lantern for, I guess, Phoenix decks, or decks that we need to exile key cards. Pithing Needle, in combination with Sorceress Spyglass. This is a change that I made from the original Pioneer version of this deck. I just kind of like having two versions of the same effect. Even though Pithing Needle is way better, Sorcerer's Spyglass giving the peek or the probe effect before I have to name something is also pretty good as well. It allows me to also play around certain stuff if it lands. Amulet of Safekeeping for token matchups. There is a fair amount of tokens running around in this format. Crucible of Worlds, as I said, combos with Field of Ruin and Memorial to War to allow us to Ponza out our opponent. Sky Sovereign, in combination of Karn, just gives us a 5-mana bolt every time that swings in for 5. Combustible Gear Hulk is one of the best browbeat effects ever printed, I would say. Just a 6-mana 6/6 with First Strike that I think with our mana average, 3, 6, 9, about 10 points of damage every time our opponent chooses not to have us draw the 3. Damping Sphere is a card that I have been meaning to cut for a while, but against certain matchups, such as the Phoenix matchup, where they are trying to cast as many spells as possible, it does have some niche application there, but that's also sort of covered up by both Soul Guide Lantern and Weathered Runestone. A Golos in the sideboard, just so that way we aren't running the full 4. We can still get it with Karn, but we don't really need a full 4 in the main. And a God Pharaoh statue for the big mana decks, which we actually got a Sultai Ultimatum deck on a God Pharaoh statue, funnily enough, because any time your opponent would cast a free spell, it does require them to cast 2 more or pay 2 more because of the static effect. And we also have Treasure Vault just in case we need to guarantee we hit 5th land drop if we drop Karn on 4, mostly for Fires plays. And then the 2 Weathered Runestone, as I said, trying it out for the Greasefang matchup. And then in the sideboard, typically if we're bringing in Anger of the Gods, we're cutting a Fable and a Valakut, or a Fable and a Fires, just because that way, typically speaking, we just need a lot more defensive speed than we do offensive speed. So yeah, that's deck tech. Same as it ever was. And we are starting today from gold tier 4. I think we can probably get to like gold tier 2 at least. I would say before the end of the stream. So let's see if we can do that. Let me also jump into a voice chat, see if anybody decides to hop in. So no companion revealed. I would say this is a little weak of a hand to keep blind. Mostly because Cleansing Wildfire's blind is kind of risky. I'm actually going to mulligan this. Okay, this isn't too bad. We can put back the Cavalier of Flame and just start going. Opt. Ooh. So this could be a Phoenix combo. I would guess immediately. In which case, I will hedge. Brazen Borrower. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll just grab the Weathered Runestone, I guess. If this is like mono blue, then this is a hell of a lot of a different... This is very different, I would say. In which case, I will just hedge. The Weathered Runestone is a good hedge, I would say. Lookout's Dispersal. What? I guess we'll just try and play the Fires. Wizard's Retort, sure. So is this just like mono blue control then? I'm very confused as to what this is supposed to be. Memorial to War, that's great. Guess we'll just try to play Karn here. Guess we'll just try and play Crucible here. playing the Brazen Borrower. That's not really that big of a deal. Curious Obsession. Curious Obsession. Sure. Draw 2, I guess. So this isn't actually Phoenix. This is just mono blue tempo. I see now. Oh, wow. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. That's frustrating, but that's fine, you know? So I played this all wrong.
Evil cannot withstand a righteous heart.
Another slip. Yeah, sure. I mean, what else do I have in my sideboard here? I guess we just start trying to Ponza him. Another Brazen Borrower? Yeah, sure, that's fine. I mean, if he has another slip out the back, then he has it. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So, mono blue tempo. Think I just need angers here. The problem is that mono blue tempo, I actually do not have a game plan for. Or at least not as good of a game plan as I probably should. And I mean, this is a very good deck. Mulligan that, keep this. Put away the Cav. Yeah, we'll just do this. Pass the turn. Search for a basic. Spectral Sailor. Interesting. So I'm guessing double Curious Obsession? Sure. Draw your card. Siren Storm Tamer. Okay, sure. So we can actually just fires into Stomp. And pass the turn. Siren Storm Tamer is not actually that frightening. As far as things go. We do have to play more of a mid-range game, I think. Another Siren Storm Tamer? Sure, that's fine. I mean, let's just blast zone here. Sure. I do have the stomp though. Well, if our opponent is stuck on lands, sure, yeah, that's fine. Or stuck on spells, then I mean, I'm fine with this. I mean, go ahead and counter it. Go ahead and search for a den. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Mm-hmm. All right. I mean, slip out the back is real annoying. Do you have it again? Okay. Tempest Gen. Okay. All right. That was a lot more balanced, I would say. A lot more give and take there. Oh yeah, we can definitely keep this. Spectral Sailor. He's showing that he has the, Okay, that's fine. The slip out the back. Don't really care about it that much, in all honesty. We'll just play the Fable. If he has the counterspell, then yeah, sure, he has a counterspell. Spell Pierce? Yeah, sure, that's fine. What I am looking for is Anger. Anger of the Odds. Okay, Fires is pretty good here. Because he has to counter this. Otherwise, I'm just going to play a... Yeah, I'll put that back on top. Like, he's not presenting me a very threatening clock. Plus, he's played every land that he's drawn. Sure. I mean, all I just have to do is point Sky Sovereign at one of his things. He has to pop the Siren Storm Tamer. Like, this, I don't care about this. Backside, please. He's got to have a hard counter spell for this. He has to. Okay, so we point at Spectral. Pops the Siren Storm Tamer, obviously. Ooh, slip out the back. Okay. Stomp? Double slip out the back? Are you serious? Okay. Well then we'll just Soakins on here. Sure, yeah. Give me more activations of Sky Sovereign, please. All right. You still have not dealt with the issue, sir. Negate. That is a good dealing of the issue, sir. Alright, well, we are in a top deck war, and unfortunately he's going to have more bullets because of Spectral Sailor. I kind of need... Perfect. He needs like a hard counter spell here. Like, what you got, man? Is it another Brazen Burrower? This is 8 coming at your face, at the very least. Wow. Okay. Not a bad draw. Not a bad draw at all. Alright, what we get? Errant Street Artist. Cool. We're almost done with this mastery, which is shocking to me. Or what I would consider done with the mastery. Like, usually when I get masteries, my goal is to get to the sleeve. The exquisite sleeve. We might actually be able to get to the 70 plus reward, which is crazy to me. Okay, so what did we get? Looks like... So this could be a potentially good hand if our opponent's like 3 color. But I kind of want to throw this back. This is better, I will say. Probably can throw back Chandra? No, we want to throw back Karn, I'll say. Interesting. Shatter Skull. So our opponent might be... I was about to say Rakdos. Rakdos, good stuff. So Thoughtseize. So that means we're going to have to play through Thoughtseizes and just really annoying kill spells and stuff like that. So... Going after Fable first, that's a move I would question. Although I guess, like, the value that you get off of Fable is pretty dang strong. Yeah, let's just do Field of Ruin and say go. We can go after Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Although, I guess we'll just knock him off of his double red and double black. It's quite possible that he won't have another... Okay, well, he will have another basic. Why would I even put that out there? So do I want a Chandra here? I mean, Chandraing here would probably just achieve the exact same thing as if I stomped. I mean, he knows it's in there. I guess I should just Chandra. Okay. Losing a land, that's not worst case scenario. Oh, okay. Sweet. And our opponent just concedes. Alright. Even though we weren't drawing anything relevant. So probably just Rakdos good stuff. I don't think we need the Angers here. So we'll just run it back, I guess. This is a pretty solid hand, I will say. Even Xander's Lounge. Ooh, okay. So our opponent might actually be 3 color. Have the Eye Tyrant. Interesting, interesting. We'll just play the Memorial and pass, I guess. Bone Crusher, sure. Standard. Standard play. And another Xander's Lounge. Okay. I guess we'll play the Fable here. Since our opponent did not have the Thoughtseize to rip it out of our hands. Although, and this will draw removal if he has any. Okay, that's good. Bone Crusher, that's fine. Another Hive. I think we just ditch Fable in a Mountain here. Trying to think here. The problem is that we don't have fires. So we can't, like, OTK. It's probably better just to Valakut on our next turn and hope that we draw fires. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass the turn here. Oh, I meant to put the other Bone Crusher away as well. Okay, Field of Ruins, not bad. Although triple Cavalier of Flame is really awful for me. I think I just gotta threaten it here. Yeah. We'll just toss these 3 away. Oh my god. This is real bad. Power Word kill, that's fine. Bone Crusher Giant on the Reflection, that's also fine. Actually, shit, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I just realized I'm dead on board. Okay. So maybe I do want Anger of the Gods. Let's actually check the log here. So what we've seen from our opponent is 2 Xander's Lounge, a Blood Crypt, Takenuma, a Swamp, 2 Hives, 3 Bone Crusher Giants, a Thoughtseize, a Shatter Skull Smashing, and a PWK. Like, I'm not sure if this is like a Rakdos control deck or what. Anger might be the play, in all honesty, because it looks like everything of his has only 3 toughness. I don't want to commit to Anger, though. You know what? We'll just run it back. I think we just gotta run it back. We will play first. This is mediocre. But I mean, it's pretty resilient through Thoughtseize, I will say. Because it's like my removal spell suite is, unfortunately, Bone Crusher can't kill a Bone Crusher, but a Light Up the Night will kill a Bone Crusher. With Valakut Awakening, we can just reset our entire hand here and hopefully draw closer to a... yeah, I guess we will just play the Bone Crusher here. Or the Stomp here. Okay, Cleansing Wildfire. That is absolutely what we want here. So next turn, we can Karn. Interesting. Watery Grave. I mean, we just... Cleansing again. Grab another land. Play Valakut. Pass. We have Cavalier of Flame on 5, of which we can then toss the light up. Ooh, okay. So yeah, we'll just toss a Cavalier. Draw another one. Excellent. Get rid of Nikki B. Pass the turn. We really want to play Karn here. Ooh, the fancy Shipwreck Marsh. Excellent. Cool, cool. We want to try and play Fable here. I mean, if our opponent kills the Goblin token, like, that's fine. That's a kill spell that he's used on that instead of, like, a Cavalier. Wow. Okay, sure. That's a little cringe, I will say. Sure, Nikki B, part 2. I did not put him on being a true Grixis deck. For some reason, I thought he was playing the Xander's Lounges as, like, a... I guess just cycle lands? Okay, here we go. We will decline. We will Fires here. We will play Cavalier of Flame. We will submit 0. We will give haste. We will swing in for 7. Take him down to 9. Needs to have a kill spell here. He does. That's fine. Cavalier for 0. That's fine. Karn. Karn, Light Up the Night can kill Nicol Bolas? Shockingly enough, it can. So we will Karn for 0. We could just name Nicol Bolas the Arisen here. If he has a counterspell, he has a counterspell. Okay. So that's dead. Do I just want to burn Karn here? I think I do? Yeah, let's burn Karn. Let's do... Let's do Golos. What I actually... Oh, jeez. Oh, because the flashback. Okay. I was like, I only casted, like, 1 spell for my hand. Fires of Invention. Man. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. That's not a big deal. I think that's all of my Cavaliers, though, is the issue. Do I have any more? No, I have 1 Cavalier of Flame. Okay. PWK. That's perfectly fine. A Field of Ruins, good for me. We will grab a Den of the... Hello. There we go. Den of the Bugbear. And we could just activate Golos here, but instead, I think I just want to get rid of that Hive. Just so that way he can't do anything else nasty to me. Getting rid of a Light Up the Night was pretty nice. And we'll just play the Bone Crusher Giant here as well. Meat Hook for 5. Wow. Just full commit. So he gains 2 life? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I think I get to double activate Din here. Chandra's really good. Go after Xander's Lounge. All right. I think we're in a pretty good spot here. I mean, he could have another Meat Hook Massacre, which would absolutely blow. But he only gains 2 life from that. We can deal 5 to him. We can actually kill him, even if he does have Meat Hook Massacre. Or another Meat Hook Massacre. Because Chandra, we can just decline... Yeah, we could just decline to cast a spell off of Chandra. We can double activate Den of the Bugbear. That's 7 damage. Yeah. Our opponent... That was a pretty interesting Grixis deck, I will say. Like, that's definitely not Grixis good stuff. Like, I think... Or maybe it really is just Grixis good stuff. It definitely seemed very interesting, though. Ah, yes. How close am I to completing this at this point? I'm like 89% complete. For Strixhaven. Like, what do I just need for Strixhaven at this point? An academic probation. I don't have any of Strict Proctor. Leon and Light Scribe. Shale and Ambrose. Melia and Luca. Mavinda. A Thunderous Orator. How do I not have a full play set of Thunderous Orator? Selfless Glyph Weaver / Deadly Vanity. What else? Semester's End. Devastating Masteries. A Divide by 0. Solve the Equation. Uvilda / Nasari. An Archmage Emeritus. What else? Jadzi / Journey to the Oracle. 2 Poet's Quills, 2 Sedgemoor Witches, a Baleful Mastery, 3 Auric Lore Mages, a Confront the Past, 2 Flame Scroll Celebrant / Revel in Silences, Plarg / Augusta. Oh, they just give me an infinite amount of Dragon's Approaches. a Rowan / Will, a Start from Scratch, a Retriever Phoenix, an Ardent Dust Speaker, a Fervent Mastery, an Emergent Sequence, Blex. I don't have any of Blex. How? Augmenter, Pugilist / Echoing Equation, Kiani and Ingram, Accomplished Alchemists, Master Symmetrists, Verdant Masteries, an Exponential Group, Ecological Appreciations, a Silver Quill Silencer, 2 Shadowwing Laurets, an Extus, a Silver Quill Command, 2 Shadrixes, a Blot Out the Sky, 2 Frostboil Snarls, 2 Elemental Expressionists, Glasslith Prismari, a Maelstrom Muse. Okay, how many more resources would I have to put in order to finish? My collection. So if I were to spend all of my wild cards and just pull nothing but packs, I would need 117 more to complete my rares and 236 for my mythics. This is at 83% playset completion. Like, I'm halfway to the rares, and I'm less than halfway to the mythics. The current arena logs no longer have collection data, so this data will be out of date. Oh. No, hold on. That doesn't seem right. Oh, yeah, it is out of date. Yeah. Wow. That's annoying as hell. Oh, this is also including the collection. Not the Mystical Archive. Okay. So yeah, it's probably a little bit less, I think. Yeah, I didn't even bother with Strixhaven Stadium. Wandering Archaic's also so good. Alright. Alright. But yeah, we're... TLDR, we're pretty close to completing the Strixhaven collection. But I'm not going to bother with the quick draft, honestly. Strixhaven quick draft is kind of cool, but... what's the next quick draft? Okay. I'm gonna check something real quick. Articles. MTG Arena announcements. So, ooh, Streets of New Capenna is coming back in like 4 days, which, according to my collection, I'm like 64 or 48% of the way to full playset. So, eh. Okay. Oh, you know what? I never turned on Cardboard Live. That's my bad, guys. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. All right. All right. Enough screwing around. Let's just continue. Love to see it. No Yorion. Although that could mean that it still could be like 60 card blue-white. We gotta mulligan that. There's no way that we keep that. Wow, this really sucks, but I kinda don't hate it. There's no early plays. If we draw land, then we get to turn 4 Karn. Black-white. Interesting. Three color? Yes, 3 color. Esper. Interesting. Esper mid-range? Is there an Esper mid-range deck? Tapped Hollowed Fountain. Interesting. You're on 3 colors, so I assume you actually do not have that many basics. And I'd rather just thin my deck of basics right now. Wow! Ledger Shredder? Okay. Alright. Yeah, sure. Draw your card. Because I know you're on 0 basics. Greasefang. So he actually only needs 3 basics in order to, like, rock my shit. Or rock 3 lands to rock my shit. Thoughtseize. I mean, yeah, go for it. So we're just gonna make it to where you're not gonna be able to play your game plan. Raffine. Target creature connives X where X is... Okay, sure.
This'll be easy.
Sure.
You're going down.
I have the second one as well. Alright. So our opponent is on Esper Greasefang, which is pretty much the matchup this is made for. And the fact that he has 0 basics means that the Ponza plan might actually be the plan to go for here. Because if I can keep him off of 3 lands, then he's just kind of messed up. Oh my god, this is perfect. So we cast, or, oh no, we don't have a red source. You know what? I'm still fine with this. You're really taking the Cleansing Wildfire. Yeah, sure, go for it. I mean, you might be able to run out the Greasefang just before I get the Field of Ruin. But have you considered? So he needs to now get the Grease, or not the Greasefang, the Parhelion into the graveyard. Thoughtseize, yeah, sure, that's fine. So I'm going to go after this Hollowed Fountain here. Chart a course, yeah, sure. So there's the Parhelion. Go after Hollowed Fountain. Grab a land. Unless if he debated me last game. Okay, that's fine. If he has another land for Greasefang, then yeah, sure, he's got it. Ledger Shredder, sure. Thoughtseize again? My man is on the Thoughtseize train. Holy shit. I won't even need to, like, commit that much to the board in order to kill him. Well, there's Greasefang. Yep. Here's Parhelion, which has haste. Okay, yeah. You got it. I don't have a way to battle through 4/4 tokens, so you got it. You got it, bro. Uh... Sure, we mulligan that. We mulligan this. Okay. We ditch Light Up the Night and Chandra. So we at least have a turn 3 play. I think we start off with the mountain first. Turn 1 Thoughtseize again. Man, this dude is just such a wiener. I mean, all I just have to do is go for his white mana, I think. Or maybe I go for his blue mana. Duress? All you can take is Fable. Like, yeah. He's got to have exactly Thoughtseize to, like, take anything meaningful from my hand. Or to take the Golos from my hand. Exactly Golos. It's exactly Thoughtseize. Ledger Shredder, sure, that's fine. And I think we just play the Bone Crusher here. He'll have to answer it, I hope. Well, he has enough for Greasefang. Consider... Maybe that's a land? Sure. Oh my god, that's perfect. I mean, yeah, let's just keep going after the blue sources. Because blue lets him consider, it lets him chart a course. Like, I don't care about his removal, honestly. If he has to remove Bone Crusher Giant, then that's a win for me. He's gotta, like, trigger Ledger Shredder, like, a bunch of times, though, in order to start, like, really popping off. And Greasefang, that's nothing. We'll just grab another Field of Ruin. And the fact that we get to thin out our deck through everything, kind of kick ass. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's probably going to attack or block the Golos here. Fatal Push? All right. Double Fatal Push! Oh my god, my man is desperate. And he doesn't have a way to pitch. Well, there's his blue source, so he can start. We will decline that. Oh my god, this is so nasty. Yeah, GG. GG. That's just bullying. Holy crap. Oh my god, that's... We were just bullying the poor Esper Greasefang player, my lord. But, like, seriously, though, why... Like... Manlands are rampant. Why would you not hedge against people playing these, like, freaking Field of Ruin is free. It's free. You get to destroy a utility land or an AFR manland for free. All it just costs is a land slot, which is like the freest thing ever. If I had gotten Crucible of Worlds, I would just have Crucible locked him. Because it wasn't running any basics. I don't know. Like, I feel like three color is strong, but like this deck just is perfectly suited. Oh, okay. So we have a Yorion deck. I can already see from my plugin. Our opponent, yeah, 80 card Yorion. That's gonna be a tough one. So we do have the Cleansing Wildfire ramp, which is good. It also means if our opponent is playing... Oh, okay. So he is playing three colors. So we can kind of match if he ramps. Double Cavalier of Flame. That's not very good for me. I think we just pass here. Omen of the Sea. Yeah, sure. That's fine. And let's mess up his scry. One to the top, one to the bottom. Let's put that bottom in play, I guess. That could be Sought coming. It could also be... It could also be Alrund's Epiphany. I'm just going to play the Bone Crusher and pass. Unfortunately, the way that things stand right now, we are a little mana light. Alright, another Rafine's Tower is a little scary. Okay, I don't really need this many light ups here. So, opponent taking 4 or bouncing? Iganjo? Okay, sure. Do I want to play the other Bone Crusher Giants? Yeah, let's just play the Bone Crusher Giant. Having a body out is important. Oh, it could also be Doomscar. I forgot to keep in mind Doomscar. A lot of islands from our opponents. Den of the Bugbear, not exactly helpful for me. I would have liked an untapped land for Golos to fetch the Den, but that's fine. So I think our opponent's like 1 or 2 turns away from an Epiphany. Well, Shark Typhoon for 3. Yeah, sure. He's got to spend his entire turn. Now we Golos. Wow. It was Doomscar? Alright, well. I'm not sure why he would concede there, though. Honestly, I'm kind of in a shitty situation. Because, like, he has a board wipe. I can't really dedicate that much to the field. It might be because it's sorcery speed that he doesn't like to, that he just felt like he was behind. But honestly, if he just plays a Shark Typhoon and then just starts, you know, starts hammering out, like, big mana spells, there's not really much I can do to remove his stuff. Although maybe that's the reason why. Alright. I do have a feeling, though, he might think I'm on, like, red mid-range instead of, like, red fires. This is just a no-go, unfortunately. Okay, this is slightly better. We'll just ditch the Cleansing Wildfire. Play Den, pass the turn. Glacial Fortress, sure. We'll play the Cascading Cataracts and pass. We will Mountain, Cleansing Wildfire here. What? Okay. I guess he was on a time limit. That seems very strange. If our opponent was on a time limit. Okay, I'm gonna take a short break, re-up on my energy drink, and we'll be right back. So don't go anywhere, guys. Okay, I'm back. Da, 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 da. All right. Okay, on the play, not bad. We can keep this. It's not a bad draw. And if we get the feeling that our opponent is on three color, then yeah, we can start throwing the cleansing wildfires at their lands. Oh, did I see a three? 3 mulligans? Wow. Okay, well. Interesting. I mean, sometimes you just mulligan badly. Ooh. This is a little interesting one, but we can do Valakut Awakening as our red source, so I will keep this. And our opponent did... Ooh, is this Esper? Is this Esper Greasefang? It might be Esper Greasefang. Oh, yeah. Glacial Fortress tells me that this is Esper Greasefang. All right. Tainted Indulgence. All right. This could just be the turn 3 here. No, pitching up basic planes. Okay. So our opponent is running basics as opposed to our last Esper player. Watery Grave. Raffine. We will Field of Ruin, Watery Grave. So the problem with Raffine is that, okay, so our opponent is playing at least one of each basic, I would assume. But I want to go after these blue sources first, because the blue allows our opponent to do a lot of disgusting things. Sky Sovereign. And a Gonjo. Okay. Yeah, let's just go after his blue sources. Oh, this is real bad for me. So, yeah, he is playing at least one of each basic. Faithful Mending. If I can reach Karn... I think I gotta go Karn, grab, I don't know, probably Soul Guide? Raffine is gonna kill me super quick, though, is the issue, and the fact that he is so thick. So I can at least deal with Sky Sovereign. Yeah, we Karn here. We grab... Where is it? Soul Guide Lantern. Get rid of Parhelion. So we can just straight up blank a otherworldly gaze. Yeah, sure, that's fine. The issue that I'm going to run into is that I have no way to kill Rafine. Rafine is going to kill me super quick. Double Aven Heart Stabber and Faithful Mending. Okay, yeah, sure. This isn't traditional Esper Greasefang either. Yeah, we'll just sacrifice Soul Guide Lantern here. Yeah, that's fine. Putting away another otherworldly gaze, that is fine. So, oh my god, this is just so bad for me. So he has to find a way to set up Greasefang again. I think I just Cavalier and pass. Yeah, Chandra's actually actively bad here. Okay. Yeah. Like, I can't deal with Rafine as a mono red player. Just grows too thick too quick. Actually, shit. I'm actually just dead. Why am I doing this? Okay. So the Ponza plan will not work. Because he has at least one of every basic. It might be able to slow him down, but with the Aven Heartstabber backup, this... I'm not sure. What did I just get pinged for? Oh. I'll play first. I can keep this. It's not great, though. Oh, this is definitely, set up for, I mean, if he has a counterspell, he has it. No counterspell, alright. Yeah, so that was a setup for Faithful Mending. If he has the Greasefang, he has it. Okay, so maybe Island opt or consider into Grease Fang. If he has it, I can't. There's nothing I can do about it. Ooh, just a raw Grease Fang. Okay. Wow. Bro! I don't know. I wouldn't have conceded that, honestly. Like, his like, game one game plan is amazing against this deck. Because I have no way of stopping a Rafine quickly. Like, I've got to have Chandra exactly before he can connive. So, I don't know why he conceded that so quickly. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm like... man. Dude, holy crap. I'm looking at Twitter right now. Street Fighter just drops something about a game face feature that looks like the goofiest shit I can imagine. Oh my god. All right. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tired right now. Been only streaming about 2 hours, but man. Oh, man. Uh... Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted. I'm really considering like applying for some of these like partnerships or sponsorships or or ambassadorships, not partner or sponsorships, honestly. Uh there's two that I'm looking at right now. Um One is from a company that I'm drinking from right now, which it looks like I'll just be auto accepted, and the other one is from a company, or the other application is to a company that a lot of people seem to enjoy. So I don't know. Maybe we try for the other one and go for it. I don't know. Okay. Uh. I don't know. I kind of want to ask the discords that I frequent if I should go for it or not. All right. Let's actually get back into the queue, I guess. I'm actually surprised that we've been doing as well as we have been. Like, I don't think I've dropped a match today. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. We're currently like 4-0. Let me actually... There you go. There we go. This is kind of a weak hand, but we can keep it. Depending on what our opponent is on. Ooh, blue-green. Oh, Merfolk? We're up against a Merfolk deck. Okay, yeah, sure. That's fine. Sure. So this might be like Merfolk tempo. I'm just going to pass the turn here. Merfolk Trickster. We'll stomp the speaker. Another forest. Green, blue. Using auto or manual tap. Silvergill Adept. Revealing Mistcloaked Herald. Alright. So, what you're telling me is I need to side in some angers. Just go after the Silvergill Adept here. Like, the Mistcloaked Herald is nothing. Unless if he's got a Curious Obsession, in which case that would become something. He might have a counter spell here, or a bounce spell. Doesn't really matter. Coco. Okay. Merfolk Coco. Yeah, sure. So, Realmwalker naming Merfolk. Tap 5, untapped. Interesting. Merfolk Trickster. Okay, so I do need to... Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. No, yeah, I've seen enough. I've seen plenty. So we want the 2 Angers. We want to remove a Fable and a Fires. That's very interesting, though. And that does seem like a pretty decent and cheap deck to make. Yeah. Let's... Okay, yeah. Keep this. We can light up the night, some poor 1/1. Blast Zone is good as well. Chandra can take care of the Tyrant. And also start digging us a little bit deeper. We can also, like, Chandra on 5 to clear out issues. Playing an island. Interesting. Silvergill Adept. Yep. Revealing Realmwalker. That is fine. So I think we want to put Blast Zone on 3, maybe? But I think we'll just stomp the Silvergill Adept here. If we get a Cascading Cataracts, then we can Cleansing Wildfire it. And then probably... Okay, so Kumena, we're priced into Chandring here.
I'm the best fire starter there is. It's playtime.
Merfolk again. So this could be a Coco here. Passing. Interesting. We'll take up Chandra here. A Bone Crusher? Yeah. We'll just stomp. I'd rather have the stomp ready just in case. Coco? Yep. That's fine. 2 Merfolk Mistbinders. Okay, yeah, sure. So if he finds another one, then Anger of the Gods suddenly becomes out of range. He might just play the Realm Walker here, because it will get +2/+2. And he might just try to beat my face with these Mistbinders. I'm actually kind of hoping that he goes for the face with the Mistbinders. Still hasn't played the Tricksters. Hasn't played the Realm Walker that we know of. White. For Glasspool Mimic. Okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. So copying a Mistbinder. Sure. Sure, that's fine. I guess we just gotta hope that we hit a shock. Oh, Light Up the Night is actually good. Because we get to light up for 1. And then we get to Anger. Excellent. And we get out of that sticky situation pretty easily. Realm Walker, yeah, sure, that's fine. Naming Merfolk, obviously. Miscloaked Herald, that's fine. I can just blow up the Blast Zone and kill the Herald, in all honesty. Another Mountain is good. I think we just tick up Chandra here. Yeah, let's play Golos. Golos is pretty good. We grab Cascading Cataracts. Pass the turn. I think I'm in a pretty decent spot, I would guess. Pretty much it's been question, answer, question, answer, question, answer. This is the first turn where I don't have an answer to his Realm Walker or Miscloaked Herald. But the fact that he's kind of top decking, he only has 2 cards in hand, is pretty key. Like, he's kind of got to put mana into something. Otwara bouncing Golos. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Both at Chandra? Yeah, sure. I actually don't care about that. Do we just throw another Golos at this? I mean, we could just do double Bone Crusher. Yeah, let's just do double Bone Crusher. Let's keep the Cleansing Wildfire in hand. The fact that... Okay, Kumena Speaker, that's perfectly fine. Another Anger of the Gods here would be pretty clutch, I will say. Obviously, yeah, you keep Chandra in check. Den of the Bugbear, pretty good. Let's draw a card. We don't need the Cascading Cataracts. Do I just pop the Blast Zone and get a 2-for-1 here? I think I just Golos here. Let's grab Memorial to War, I guess. And we can Cleansing Wildfire the Cascading Cataracts and get another land. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. Karn, pretty good here. There could be another Coco incoming. Bouncing Golos again. I mean, that thins out my deck every time I get to play Golos. So like, sure, go ahead. Another Mistcloaked Herald. I'm probably just going to Blast Zone next turn. Because that's a 3-for-1 right there. And we're even on mana investment. Actually, I'm down on mana investment because I have to sack the Blast Zone. But I mean, I probably want to grab Brazen Borrower. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Like, if this is to commit to killing Chandra, then yeah, sure. That's perfectly fine. But I'm not sure you want to get rid of the Realm Walker. I mean, yeah, sure. Okay. Tower defense.
This was a waste of my time.
Sure. So we 3-for-1. We Karn here. We reveal Weathered Runestone, and we play it. Now he can't use Realm Walker or Coco until he gets rid of the Weathered Runestone. At this point, I think we are in the driver's seat. Brazen Borrower doesn't really do much. You are going to have to naturally draw everything. Play a land. We will just Bone Crusher the Borrower. We will play Golos. We will thin our deck more. We will grab a Cascading Cataracts. We will tick up, because it doesn't really matter. We will play Fable. We will swing for 4. And we will pass the turn. All right. Yeah. So he might be on to us that we are on fires now. Okay. Honestly, I'm surprised that we're having such a back and forth against Merfolk. I mean, Merfolk's always been kind of a sleeper deck. It's always been... I think it's always been, like, fringe competitive as a deck. Not counting the times that I've been absolutely cooked in, like, pre-Modern Horizons 2 Modern. Realm Walker has been kind of a boon for it, but honestly, I wouldn't expect Merfolk to really be that good an explorer, considering Ixalan's Merfolk were kind of whack and bad. Alright, that should be more than enough time for... Okay, that's a little interesting there. So we can do Anger on 3. I'm gonna keep this and play the Valakut on 2, I think. Mistcloaked Herald, alright. Okay, I don't actually have to. We can play the Mountain. Sure, that's fine. Silvergill Adept, revealing another Mistcloaked Herald. Cycle it, yep. Yep, cycle. We might just have to play the Anger here. Another Silvergill Adept. That's a little suspect, I will say. The fact that he's a little bit struggling on land as well might be indicative of something. Yeah, let's just play the Bone Crusher, see what that gets us. If that gets us more cards dedicated to the board, then I'm fine with that. Okay. Not really much. Coco, okay. And a Merfolk Trickster. Okay. So we kind of do have to Anger here. So 2, 4, 6. So this is 8 damage. If he has a Mistbinder, double Mistbinder, I'm dead? Ninja? So 6 damage. Alright. Gotta anger here. As much as I would like to bait with the Fires of Invention, I can't. Another Coco! Wow. What a rip. Yeah. Damn. Alright. Damn, dude. Alright. This isn't bad. Depending on what our opponent is on, we can work through this. Ah. Ketria. Teamer. Alright. This could be 4-color elementals, in which case Field of Ruin is going to do a little bit of work. It's not going to do a whole ton. Fabled Passage. Okay, sure. If he cracks that Fabled Passage, then I'm going to go out after that Ketria Triome. Omnath. Okay. 4-color elementals. All right. Growth Spiral, sure, that's fine. Playing another Triome. Okay, so this is a different than what I'm used to from these types of decks. Because I would normally expect for these types of decks to only have like one of each basic, but it looks like this is a little bit different. Escape to the Wilds here. Wow, my opponent too. Yeah, my opponent's like blinged out his entire deck. can keep this. Sulphur Falls? Yeah, sure. That's fine. Sure. This is probably for an Omnath here. Yep. So, I can Field of Ruin the World Tree next turn. Escape to the Wilds. Ooh. Okay, so... he can Fabled Passage, Breeding Pool. Yeah, so everything's a Rainbow Land at this point. So you go after the World Tree here. Growth Spiral, that's fine. Grab a basic. Doesn't really matter. Mountain. I think we just go Bone Crusher into Cavalier. This is going to be for a lot of damage. Yeah. So he can play Lotus Cobra, Fabled Passage, crack both Fabled Passages to add mana back from, or actually neta mana from the Lotus Cobra. But the thing is like, what would he do? Like, he could have an Omnath, in which case he has the 3 triggers, he gains 4 life, he adds 4 mana, he deals 4 damage to me. Like, I'm shocked he hasn't just slammed down Omnath and just started going crazy. Yeah, he can Omnath, Lotus Cobra, if he has Omnath. Maybe he doesn't. Or maybe he stepped away. I don't know. Well, He might just be AFK. He might have just, like, rage quit. Well, okay. I think the 20 gems means that I got... Oh. The Mythic Rare was a Mythic Rare I already had a full playset of. Though that doesn't seem right. Wouldn't it be 40? What? There's no way that's right. Did I just get cheated out of a Mythic Rare? Oh, come on. Alright. I'm gonna take a break. Use the restroom. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I also turned on my ceiling fan and light since it was starting to get a little dark in here. So yeah, I just finished also applying to one of the brands. So who knows? In a couple of days time, it could change. We could be officially sponsored, or we'll probably go with. We could see if we go with the other brand. All right. Okay. How close are we to platinum? We're actually like one best of 3 match away from platinum. Yeah, let's do it. Today has been like crazy for ladder grinding, I'll say. Okay. We win the die roll, so we will play. This is a little bit of a dangerous keep. If we were to keep this, it would be 10, 20, 31. It'd be about 42%-ish to draw our third land. I'm gonna mulligan this. Okay, this is much better. This is a much better draw. We have Light Up the Night. We can Valakut as our third land for Chandra on 4. And if our opponent is... Unfortunately, if our opponent is playing any sort of tempo game, then I think we just lose with this type of hand. Although, if he's on something like Phoenix Delver, then, I don't know, this hand kind of has a shot. Yeah, we'll just throw back the Golos and pass. Plains. Okay. Oh, is this... No, this can't be Winota combo. Is this Heliod combo? Oh, right! Walking Ballista is legal. So this could be Heliod combo. What? I'm super confused now, because this looks like a Winota opener. Another Alseid. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Okay. Winota's been banned, so what could this opener be? Like, I can only think that this is Heliod combo. In which case, well, fuck me, I guess. Yeah, sure, we'll pass. Elite Spellbinder. Yeah, sure. So that F's up Chandra on 4. Because obviously you take Chandra on 4. However, I can Valakut Cavalier and draw 2. I'm actually just gonna draw 3 here. That's not bad. Actually, that's perfect. So he fires here. Oh, wait, because it's not in my hand. Okay, so I can't play Chandra. That's fine. So he gets tipped off that this is a Fires deck. Okay, that's fine. We can Field of Ruin, Den of the Bugbear to try and shuffle our deck. If he goes after Fires here, I'm fine with that. Cave of the Frost Dragon. Yeah, so this is 4. I'm very curious. What is this? Is this just Boros good stuff? Because the pieces of Hammer Time are not in here. So we play Chandra. We start drawing cards effectively. Do we want to cast Valakut? No, I think we just draw. I mean, we could light up the Knight for 0, get rid of the Spellbinder. I'll say it of Life's Bounty probably sacrifices it to protect it. Like, you go after Fires here, right? Urbrask. Interesting. So that actually F's up Fires here. Actually, why can't I Chandra here? Why can't I cast Chandra here? I'm a little confused. Because I think I should be able to cast Chandra here for 2. Okay, Urbrask doesn't do anything. Just finds a mountain, sure. Okay, yeah, so we get to Chandra here. Get to kill Urbrask. We lose Chandra. Actually, we can light up for 0. No. Light up. Oh, X can't be 0. Interesting. Yeah. That's fine.
We're done here.
We'll just slow down the bleeding, I guess. He's probably gonna Den here, I would assume. Yeah, that's fine. So this is for 5. Cavalier is really good here. So we Cavalier. I think we just pass here. Keep Cavalier back up. If he tries to go over or do Den, then we just Field of Ruin. Yeah, sure, that's fine. I mean, yeah, we just block the Alseid here. There's no way. There's no way you have destroy target attacking or blocking creature. Gonjo, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Sure. I mean, these top decks are really bad, unfortunately. Son of the Bugbear. Yeah, we just Field of Ruin that. And yeah, add your red mana, that's fine. I mean, that digs us deeper into our library as well. Drannith Magistrate, sure. So this is just like Boros Hate Bears is what I'm starting to gather. Just Boros Bunguses. And an Anger of the Gods might actually be key here, because with Alseid of Life's Bounty, it's just really frustrating. So we kind of need to go after Cave of the Frost Dragon here. Any sort of creature that we draw is going to keep us alive here. I don't think a removal spell will do much. I mean, if we can kill the Drannith Magistrate, then yay us. X is 2. But, like, I gotta kill it. And I think with the Cave of the Frost Dragon, yeah, we're just dead here. Yeah. That's weird though. Weird Boros Hate Bears. But it looks like most of his stuff is like X1s. X1s and like I assume that there's a Selfless Savior in there somewhere. So we might be able to get away with, if we have a fast enough start, we could like God Pharaoh's statue. But I don't think that we have a good deck for a Boros Hate Bears style deck. All right. We would like to be on the play. So this is an interesting one. So we can Valakut, Field of Ruin, have Stomp ready. I think we mulligan this, though? Yeah, we'll mulligan this. Ooh, this is actually really strong. So we can ditch Fires of Invention, have removal spell, board wipe with Anger of the Gods. Which the board wipe will probably the one that he chooses. I think we ditch the Fires of Invention. Just so that way we have board wipe, board wipe. Or not board wipe, removal, board wipe. We will start off with a Cascading Cataracts and pass. Sacred Foundry to lead off. Okay. Clifftop Retreat. Thalia. Alright, well. I mean, let's just go after Thalia, I guess. Either way, it was going to cost... Well, that's the cheaper way of getting rid of Thalia. If I had to stomp, then that would have been 3 mana. An Elite Spellbinder. Interesting. So will he take the Karn or the Anger of the Gods here? Either way, I get to kill Elite Spellbinder, unless if he takes Bone Crusher Giant. In which case, I'd be very interested if he takes that. Well, Bone Crusher Giant will still kill it, because I can stomp from exile with 4 mana. Okay. Yeah, let's just kill the Elite Spellbinder, I guess. Bone Crusher becomes 3. The fact that that takes my entire turn, though, is a little cringe. Pass. So I guess we'll just Fires here. He can't have Mana Tithe. This has to be a removal spell of some sort. We'll play Bone Crusher. The fact that we're struggling on mana a little bit is kind of bad. Because what I would like is a 5th land. That way we can Karn and from our sideboard grab a Golos. So that way we can get up to 6 pretty easily. But no 5th land means I'll probably have to Karn for Treasure Vault to get up to 5. Skyclave Apparition. Probably going after Fires here. Sure, that's fine. I mean, Anger's pretty solid here. I'd probably just grab the Treasure Vaults, get up to 5 mana. That way I can at least no, I can't even cast the Cavalier of Flame. I'd have to find a red source to cast Cavalier of Flame. I might just go Fable. Yeah, let's just cast the Fable here. Like, Skyclave Apparition, it's not really that terrifying. The fact that he'll have to, like, buff it up in order to kill Bone Crusher is a little... It is whatever. Chandra. So I'm guessing going after the Bone Crusher here.
Start screaming? I know I'm on track.
Adding double red.
Lucky day.
Urbrask? Oh, Elite Spellbinder. Okay. So we can get a pretty sick anger here, I would say. I mean, yeah, that is the correct play here. Go after Karn. But if I, like, draw Chandra, I can kill Skyclave, get a 4/4 Spirit. Like, I don't really care about Elite Spellbinder. Okay, so there's the 5th mana that we need. Obviously, I want to go after Chandra here. Trade? Yeah, that's fine.
That's it.
I mean, we get to cast Karn.
Until you have lived as a statue, not my purpose is greater than myself.
Think we grab... Yeah, let's just grab Golos and pass here. If we get 3, 4, 5, if we rip, well, actually not even if we rip anything. Like, this is a pretty interesting game state we have right now. Add double red, okay. He knows that I have Anger of the Gods, so that could be... He could be trying to play around that a lot, which, I mean, respect to him. He saw the Cavalier of Flame as well and thought that was of little consequence, so he might be have another Elite Spellbinder, which, I mean, if he does, then I think I just Anger here, force him to pop Chandra... Or no, I don't. Because then I would lose the reflection here. Urbrask. And Dranith Magistrate. So we can Anger to unlock... So he's trying to go for a Dranith Magistrate lock, which, I mean, sure. I don't really care about it. The thing is that I can't kill this Urbrask right now. He's going to get an extra draw. Which I kind of hope is land. Being able to unlock the rest of my hand, though, seems pretty good. I think I'm just going to cast this Cavalier. And just threaten another Urbrask. Okay, so that Urbrask is completely and utterly useless. which we love to see it. I might go Reflection. Reflection Cavalier. I don't know. I guess it's really what I draw next. Or draw. Because if it's a spell, then yeah, I'm probably going to Anger. Just so that way I have a chance to cast it. Another Draneth Magistrate, that's completely useless for him. Because if he casts it, then that's just... Okay, well... I would have imagined that he would have... Okay, that's fine. Sure. Cleansing Wildfire. Okay, completely and utterly useless. I think at this point we just get rid of Golos. Golos is pretty useless here. Ooh, Blast Zone. Like, I just want to kill Chandra here. Sure. Like, I would throw, yeah, the Draneth Magistrate under the bus here. Absolutely think that's the correct play. The fact that he's drawing 2 cards a turn, though, it's a little, I might just have to put another token on the Blast Zone and then pop it next turn, just so that way I can kill the Draneth Magistrate. God's willing. So if I was him, I would -3 Chandra, go after Reflection of Kiki-Jiki. That way I can't just Abyss him every turn with Cavalier tokens. That still wouldn't stop me from getting rid of the Draneth Magistrate, which would then unlock the rest of my deck. The Cavalier of Flame also keeps Urbrask back. And Anger of the Gods just sort of puts us in a neutral state where I get to kill the Skyclave. Oh, wow. My opponent's been taking a ton of time. I might have to play to the clock, in all honesty. Like, my opponent's definitely taking his time. Like, God's willing... The fact that I know he's playing, like, all these pro color stuff is... It's a little suspect. Because, like, those are not very good top decks, I would say. But the fact that I know he's on Urbrask Lock is kind of medium. Interesting. So we get another den here. So yeah, we'll copy the Cavalier. I think my opponent either lost connection or went AFK. Which, I mean, it would really suck if he lost connection, if this is how I get my platinum rank, I would say. Because this is a sweet deck that he's built. Urbrask Lock. It's not exactly a deck that I would probably pilot, but it's a sweet one. Submit 0. Next. Attack Chandra. Gets rid of Chandra. Pass the turn. Another Dranith Magistrate. Opponent's drawing 2 cards a turn. He might have actually came back. Because those seemed pretty quick. No, I don't think our opponent's back. Oh, man, that sucks. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Wow. That's a big fat shame, I would say. That our opponent lost connection for our rank up match. Well, we finished all of our weeklies and dailies. Or daily wins. After only about 3 hours, too. With a couple of breaks here and there. Zaitoria's Envoy. This card's sweet. I love this card. It's too bad I don't think it will see any constructed play until everything else rotates out. Because, man, this card kind of slaps. Any details? No details on the next Mastery Pass. By the way, that was the free track done there. At that last pack of New Capenna. Yeah, so we've gotten a fair amount of stuff from this set's mastery. And we're almost done. I think what we were probably at level 49 when we started, and we're now at level 54 in about 3 hours. And we also finished all of our weeklies. God damn. I'm surprised that we made such good progress. Okay. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to take a break and think on if I want to continue grinding or if this is a good place to stop for tonight. Kind of wish that Diz and the other guys were here. So let me think about the matches that we've played today as well. So we played... We played against Grixis Control. We played against Esper Greasefang. We played against Mono Blue Tempo. We played against another Grixis or Esper Greasefang. We played against Merfolk, Sultai Merfolk. We played against 4-color Elementals, and we just finished against Boros Urbrasklock. I mean, that's a pretty diverse ladder so far. Was that 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, actually that was 7. So, today's record so far was 2-1, 2-1, 2-0, 2-1, 1-2, 2-0, 1-1. Because our opponent timed out, which is a big fat shame. And I have a feeling that our opponent probably would have lost to the chess timer, in all honesty. So let's just have some closing thoughts on today's build, I guess. Nothing changed in the main. I think I'm not sure if Amulet of Safekeeping is worth keeping in the Wishboard anymore. There's some fringe applications for it, but overall, I think that we are just going to have to cut it eventually. In which case, we probably want... I don't know. It's tough to tell what we would want to replace it with. Like, I was running for a time Chandra's Regulator because the original list of this that was a Pioneer list was running Pyromancer's Goggles, which is the 4 or 5 mana red rock that if mana from the rock was spent to cast a instant or sorcery, you get to copy it. So you use it to copy like really big Light Up the Nights for game. And maybe double up your Cleansing Wildfires, I guess. Let me double check it. I might be misremembering. Yes, it is a 5 mana rock. Add red when that mana is spent to cast a red instant or sorcery. Copy that. You may choose new targets for the copy. I think typically for something like that, you would want like a big Banefire. So that way you get to double up your Bane fires, but Light Up the Night is pretty neat tech, just because you get to, like, ping 2 things for 1. Whereas, for 1, whereas if you tried to do it with Bane Fire, you would have to sink in 2 mana to ping 2 things for 1. What else might I want? Horde Hauler could actually be an interesting one as a 4-mana 4/4 trample that makes a treasure for each artifact, because there's not an insignificant amount of artifacts running around right now, so that's possible. Cleave is like the easy one. If we have Cleave and we attack with a wide enough board, we just get to cleave like a Cavalier of Flame for, like, easy lethal. So I'm not going to say Cleave right now, just because I don't think we'll ever get to a point where we can cleave for just 2 mana. Tormod's Crypt might actually be a pretty good selection for, like, Soul Guide Lantern, or as Soul Guide Lantern backup, if we take away the Amulet of Safekeeping. Hope of Gearper, I don't think works as well as we want to. There is still, we could just re-add Graph Digger's Cage, although considering the amount of Esper Greasefang decks that I think I'm having to go up against, I'm fine with running the double Weathered Runestone tech. Shadow Spear, I feel, will have to eventually come in once our opponent, once stuff like once combo or Lotus Field combo comes in finally. But right now we can get away with not having it. Even if it does mean that we lose a couple of games. Blackblade Reforged, I'm always on, kind of on the edge of, because I feel like this is the type of deck that does want Blackblade Reforged, because we can usually get a +4 or +5 on it, and equipping it to like a Golos is pretty good. Arcane Signet literally does nothing, so there's no point in crafting that. Damping Sphere, I feel like, is another card that we're gonna have to cut eventually until Lotus Field combo comes back in. But its niche application against, Bird Up, or, Phoenix. Phoenix, that's what it is, Phoenix. Phoenix decks is, pretty much something that we have to keep it in for. Investigator's Journal is another card I have been considering. Heart of Kirin is a really easy add-in, I feel, just because the crew cost on it is so freaking cheap. And if we Karn, we can Karn with Fires, play it, minus Karn again, take Karn down to 2 to crew Heart of Kirin. And then we have like Chandra and Karn to continually crew Heart of Kirin. Wait, why is Ratchet Bomb legal? Ratchet Bomb might actually be secret tech. Hold up. When was Ratchet Bomb reprinted? Oh, it was reprinted in 2014? Yo, okay. I might have to try that. Because it is just like a different version of Blast Zone. It's a 2-mana version of Blast Zone, but it does get rid of tokens. Like, that's the primary reason why I'm running Amulet of Safekeeping, just because it absolutely destroys tokens. But Ratchet Bomb achieves the exact same thing. So, that could be secret tech. Servo Schematic doesn't really do anything. Steel Overseer would only +1 Golos plus whatever we decide to animate. More than likely Sky Sovereign. So I don't think we want Steel Overseer. As good as that card is. I have been, like, also kind of considering Thematic Compass, just because it is very easy to flip it in this type of deck. And it also thins our basics a little bit more, meaning that our top decks get better for Fires of Invention. Treasure Map is also a pretty good one. I think, didn't old Fire decks use Treasure Map as a way to draw cards late in the game? I don't know. I think that's another one to earmark. Unlicensed Hearse has been getting very good lately as a way to basically Soul Guide Lantern. I think it's been seeing a lot of Pioneer play as well. Like, it's shot up in value. Like, I think the two that I have are, like, they're worth $7 now? I've got two. Holy crap. Yeah, something's wrong. Yeah, it's not the promo or the watermarked one. So why does it say on my Vault app that it's only worth about $5? Huh. Maybe that's something to look into. Aethersphere Harvester is surprisingly powerful. I do remember, although that might be the nostalgia goggles from Kaladesh format. Kaladesh and Aether Revolt format, where it did make Pro Tour top 8s. And also that was when Mardu Vehicles was, like, stupid powerful. Chaos Wand. I mean, what's still, like, Chaos Wand against a certain deck could actually work out real well. Chromatic Lantern, no. Crystalline Giants, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Inspiring Statuary could actually be a very interesting tech card because non-artifact spells you cast have improvise. If we're struggling to find Fires of Invention, then that means Golos and stuff that we get off of Karn and treasure tokens basically help pay for stuff and also help pay for a big light up the night. I don't know. That seems a little cute though. Magistrate Scepter, nah, fam. Mirage Mirror, great for Commander. Mirror Box, no. Like, Spark Hunter Masticore as well is pretty strong, I will say. Like, being able to go after a Teferi is pretty strong because you can't bounce it with Teferi. You have to use a normal spell. The hell? The hell was that? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Alright, doesn't seem to be anything. Oh shit, I gotta lock my bike. Hold up. Alright, there we go. Uh... Yeah, I just don't know what I want is the problem. Like Ratchet Bomb. I think the short list of cards that I really want, Ratchet Bomb, Heart of Kirin. Maybe we try out Unlicensed Thirst at some point, probably replacing Soul Guide Lantern. Paradox Engine is completely useless in this deck because we're not really cheating things out. Hollow One, while powerful, is not really what we wanted. Neither is Gilded Lotus. Untethered Express could actually be kind of a secret tech card. Just because as a 4-mana 4/4, that gets a +1/+1 counter every time it attacks, like it could be potentially good. Dollhouse of Horrors, not really. Like, Meteor Golem is the only other card I would probably potentially want. Immortal Sun's also kind of cute. Alright. But yeah, ultimately, it's like Ratchet Bomb. Maybe we bring back Chandra's Regulator. Although I doubt that we do. Tormod's Crypt. I think at this point we are well past wanting Grafdigger's Cage. We could also try Silent Gravestone, which actually really stops the Greasefang combo as well. And the fact that it's one cheaper than Weathered Runestone is kind of not of insignificance. And Heart of Kirin. I think those are like the 4 or 5 artifacts that I am considering for this wish board. But yeah, overall today the deck was pretty dang good, I would say. The Urbrask matchup was pretty interesting. Had to put in a lot of thought into that. The only other matchup that we didn't do very well in was the Merfolk matchup. Merfolk kicked our butt today. But hey, we got to deal with got to take 2 matches off of Greasefang combo, which I am pretty happy about in all honesty. Cause Greasefang, I feel like, is the worst matchup for this deck right now. And the fact that we were able to Ponza out the first one, and then I guess our opponent just didn't want to play out the second one, that was kind of good for us. But yeah. Anyways, 3.5 hours done. 7 matches. I mean, if this were a tournament, this would mean that we'd qualify for day 2. So, although I don't think that very many tournament goers are in the gold or platinum, or high gold, low plat. So, I think for another month, this is a pretty nice deck to go another month with. If I had to, the other deck that I was considering was actually that I left to the vote was a Delver deck, which I mean, this was the list that I would have tried out, which just another list that we have to make concessions for because we do not have access to Khans of Tarkir block yet. Which I'm hoping that they add soon, cause frickin' Treasure Cruise would be so good. as well as Magic Origins. We're basically missing Treasure Cruise and Fiery Impulse for this deck. Outside of that, this is pretty much what we would want. I could just finish this now, but I am saving up for Tasha's Hideous Control, which, I mean, I still want to make. But alas, we will not, because we are at... Eight mythic rares, so we need 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 12, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 rares. Actually, like 27 rares in order to finish this. Because we can craft all the Wandering Emperors. I do wish that I could craft the beta promo to fairies. Yeah, can't even craft these anymore. I waited too long to craft them. Which is a shame. But yeah, I think that today was really good for Mono Red Wildfires. I don't know. Maybe I should compress. I don't really know what else to do at this point. Like, I don't want to grind out anymore because I've already hit all my weekly and daily wins, and grinding out more mono red means I don't get any more progress on these. So yeah, I think I'm calling it for tonight. So, for those of you who stopped by and watched the stream, thank you so much. If you enjoyed the stream, please be sure to follow. And if you really enjoyed the stream, donations are accepted, as well as Twitch Prime subs. If you got them, that would be much appreciated. We are getting really close to that first payout, which means that we get to... which means that I'll finally get off my ass and grab some emotes for everybody. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your night. I don't think that there is anybody else who I can send you to tonight. So the auto host will just take you to a member of the QuakeCon stream, which I should mention, I will once again be a part of the QuakeCon at home stream team. That is correct. They have not kicked me off yet. Thank everything. And instead of doing what I did last time, which was mostly like finishing a game that's been on my to-play list for a long time, I think that we're just going to do a super long stream of Magic Arena. If there is any tournaments going on that day or during QuakeCon, then I'll try to participate in them. But I probably won't be able to do the Friday stream, but I should be able to do a Saturday and Sunday stream. I'll try and go for as long as I can. We might even try for like a 24-hour stream. If I'm feeling crazy enough. But yeah. Also, I did send a a application for a partnership today as well. Maybe the next time, within a month or so, maybe we'll have a special offer for you guys. But yeah, I'm done for tonight, guys. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your nights. I will catch you guys next time. Take care.